In a previous episode, I mentioned that I would be going to Jamaica soon and I would provide you updates, and that is what I am here to tell you today.
Caribbean Wayz. Yes, I love my culture. Caribbean Wayz.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is Robin from Caribbean Wayz. I am so happy to have you here today and to talk once again about my favorite island, Jamaica. In a previous episode, I mentioned that I would be going to Jamaica soon and I would provide you updates, and that is what I am here to tell you today. Jamaica is quickly gaining popularity as one of the top destinations to visit from the United States, and in response to that, many of the airlines are adding flights and routes from the United States to Jamaica. I was honored to be invited by the Jamaica Tourist Board to be on one of the new routes on Frontier Airlines from Orlando to Montego Bay, Jamaica. After completing my travel authorization and getting my negative COVID test, I do have a video of the complete travel authorization process that will help you, walks you completely through that whole process. And if you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments below. But if you are going to Jamaica, everyone going to Jamaica needs to fill out that travel authorization within 7 days and have their COVID test within 3 days. As with most inaugural flights, when I got to the gate, there was quite a party going on. The mascot was there, they had music, they had a ribbon cutting ceremony, and we even got swag bags. Once we arrived into Montego Bay International, they had a water salute, which is traditional for the inaugural flights. We got off the plane, they had a welcome reception for us, and then we were expedited through customs and immigration. If you're going to Jamaica, make sure you utilize VIP attractions, arrival and departure service. When you get off the plane, they'll be standing there waiting for you. They expedite you through customs and immigration and take you to a lounge while your transportation is being secured. And then again on departure, you will be expedited and then have a lounge to go to while you're waiting for your flight. For more information on that, we do have a video. You can purchase that through your travel agent, or alternately, there is a link provided in the description below. Once I made it through customs, the first stop that we went to was Couples Negril, which is one of my favorite properties, and this is where I got to stay for the first couple of nights. We enjoyed a fantastic dinner that evening, and then the next morning I got to go over to Couples Swept Away and do a quick tour just to see what was happening over there. That is another fantastic couples property in Negril as an alternate to Couples Negril. Both of those I do have videos on, and you can check those out. Next, I was honored to be hosted for a walkthrough of Azul Beach Resort Negril by Charisma by the delightful General Manager, Justin. This property has undergone many updates and changes and is a fantastic option for a family-friendly property in Negril. Since the theme of our visit was bridal, they even put on a wedding ceremony at the rooftop area where they have beautiful destination weddings. This is something to definitely consider if you are looking for a location to have a destination wedding at a property in Negril that is family friendly. A trip to Negril is not complete without a catamaran cruise, which I got to do later on that evening. When you go to either Couples Negril or Couples Swept Away, this is included in your trip and you do not want to miss it. It is definitely one of the highlights of the trip to Couples Negril or Couples Swept Away. They take you out onto the beautiful waters. You can get in the water and swim in a cave. They end it by taking you over by Rick's Cafe, where you can watch the people jumping into the water, followed by a beautiful sunset. And of course, they do have a full bar on the boat. People are having fun. It's a great party. Jean and I actually did that catamaran cruise a couple of years ago on my birthday when we were at Couples Swept Away, and highlights of that are in his music video for his hit single, Today Is My Day. A link to that is in the description below. The next day, on our way to Montego Bay, we made a quick stop at Scotchy's for some of the most exquisite, authentic Jamaican food you can find on the island before arriving at our next hotel, the Royalton White Sands. We were greeted by our charismatic host, Andre, who took special care of us throughout our stay and provided a walkthrough of both Royalton White Sands and Royalton Blue Waters. The dinners we had on property were fantastic, and Andre was an amazing host. One evening while I was there, we headed over to the Holiday Inn Resort in Montego Bay. I have to tell you that this property has a special place in my heart because I took my children there for their first time in Jamaica when they were just 5 and 7 years old. As I walked through the property, all these memories kept flushing back into my mind of when I had my kids there, and I was literally on the phone Snapchatting my daughter and showing her how similar things really were. Of course, the rooms were updated, but the property itself is basically the same as it was way back then, and it was a fantastic vacation that we will remember forever. The property put on quite a show for us that evening, showing us exactly what kind of destination wedding you can have at their property. They had an amazing buffet dinner set up right on the beach. It was beautiful. And when I went to the water's edge, I looked up and I saw a shooting star. I thought to myself, this is the magic of Jamaica. The next day, we spent time at the Bridal Expo in the Montego Bay Convention Center, learning about all of the different options that are available for a beautiful dream wedding in Jamaica. Before heading to our host hotel, we stopped at a local grocery store and I took some pictures to show you that if you go to Jamaica and you forget essentials, don't worry. They have their shelves stocked, and pretty much anything that you're looking for, you will be able to find. The following day, we had the honor of visiting the Half Moon property in Jamaica. That property is exquisite, and I will be having more information about that property on our channel. They gave us a complete walkthrough and an amazing lunch, and I will be providing you more information on that, so make sure you stay tuned so that you can check that out. It was so nice to see that Jamaica is coming back from a very difficult couple of years. People are going to Jamaica, and I am here to tell you that if you are considering a trip to Jamaica, don't hesitate, take the trip. Hotel spotlights of all of the properties that I've mentioned are either already on our channel or they will be coming up soon. Make sure, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so that you'll be notified when those future videos are coming out. Now, everybody's asking me, what is new in Jamaica? This past Tuesday, November 16th, Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced that once again, the curfew times are going to be relaxed. They were 8 p.m. until 5 a.m. Now the new time is 9 p.m. until 5 a.m. and that is in effect until December 10th of 2021. I will be keeping you updated of any changes. If you have been hearing in the news, or if you've been hearing from other people that Jamaica has announced a state of emergency, don't let that panic you. This is in response to inner city things that are happening. The government has gotten involved and they have, in some areas, set a state of emergency. Basically what this is it's allowing them to have roadblocks so that they can be monitoring the people that are coming and going from parish to parish. This is not affecting the visitors to Jamaica or the people that are on the resorts and in the resilient corridor. Once my work trip was over, I actually had the pleasure of going back to Couples Negril because it happened to be that my sister and her husband were there on vacation with some friends of theirs. I was so honored to be able to go back and just spend a couple of days enjoying the property without working, and I got to spend time with my sister. I felt like a star. I had people coming up to me every day saying, wait a minute, aren't you the girl from Caribbean Wayz? Are you Robin from Caribbean Wayz? It was quite humbling, but I am so honored that people are noticing our channel and that I am able to help so many people in their search for information of how to get to Jamaica and overall helping people visit what is my favorite island of Jamaica. During my stay, we had fantastic breakfast, visited the Office of Nature for some mouth-watering lobster and special performance by Donovan. I did the catamaran cruise again with my sister and her husband and friends, and we had delicious food and a relaxing time on the beach at Couples Negril. Couples resorts are very well equipped to handle the COVID test prior to leaving the island. And in response to the new guidelines by the CDC, which requires unvaccinated passengers to have their test the day before they leave the island, couples properties are now testing everyone the day before they are leaving. This is a very streamlined process. They gave me a time. I went to the lobby. I met with the other people that were going to be leaving the next day as well. We walked down the stairs and went to another room where they did the COVID test. Within an hour, I had my negative response. The next morning, my ride back to the airport was uneventful and beautiful, and my flight was smooth, and I made it home sweet home. While traveling to Jamaica certainly has its challenges in this new world we're living in, Jamaica is responding to the challenges, and it's open to visitors and dedicated to keeping them as safe as possible. Pack your patience when it comes to airline schedule changes. Be sure to stay informed of necessary steps that must be taken regarding authorization forms and COVID testing. But if you decide that traveling is right for you at this time, don't hesitate, take the trip. Thank you again for tuning into Caribbean Wayz. We appreciate your continued support. If you have any questions, again, just leave them in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. We enjoy bringing you new, fresh content week after week. With Caribbean Wayz, we will show you the ways.
Caribbean Wayz, Caribbean Wayz, Caribbean